Okay. It took really long than expected, but it's been a very busy week. Okay. Alright, so I had to get this thumbnail ready. Alright, so first of all, hello Fluffy Fluffs, my name is Kitzu, artist VTuber. This week has been extremely busy, and it will continue to remain extremely busy until it ends. So I cannot say for sure if I will be streaming on Friday and Saturday, because there's too much happening at the moment. Too much that has to be done at too many chores and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a pain. So I don't really have much time to actually work on other things. So hopefully it's slow. There's not much to do tomorrow, so I can continue doing this off stream. I actually sketched this new scouter while at work using my phone. So I'm trying not to use Clip Studio Paint mobile. So far I'm kind of enjoying the fact that I can actually transfer my work from the phone to the computer. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so all I could do was just a sketch. So I wish I could do more in a short amount of time, but sadly I can't. There's so basically just the sketch is the best that I can do. So I decided to lower the opacity, the transparency for this here, and it actually seems to be a good choice to model, to draw some VTuber assets. So it kind of gives me a better feel of will it fit or will it not fit, instead of just trying it on myself up here. So I need to pretty much make a sketch of how will it work here for the character. But then again, all characters are different, so meaning I could probably end up making this scouter a bit more more chibi-like or something, I think you call it, because bigger eyes, smaller eyes here. So every VTuber is pretty different. Hello, Hill, how's it going? Clip Studio Paint, yep. Alright, so yeah, I remember hearing a bias last week from VTuber that I follow, so pretty much it's clickbait a bit if you look at the title. But I still included drawing, so I'm not completely sure if that will work or not. Especially for Twitch. Maybe I should just change the stream name for Twitch. Let me change the Twitch title. Right, there we go. Okay. All right, there we go. Change the Twitch title there. I'm not sure about YouTube. Dang it, OBS! Why do you keep disconnecting? Okay, OBS reconnected. Weird. It keeps happening a lot. I don't know why. Alright, so I'm gonna be drawing a new scouter here. Let's see, I'm gonna show the picture. Here we go, this character called Tagoma from Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F. So, and also he appears in the Dragon Ball Super episodes. So yeah, he's got like the newer scouter, or more modern scouter, which is pretty cool. Even in like the games, it's actually also available in there. for the character to use. Right there, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Oh man, he's actually skinnier in the comics. Alright, connection didn't fail or anything. I'm using Ethernet, so it should be better than wireless. Alright, let's go back here. So the question that I posted there, in case if people want to, like, you know, talk about it, any Dragon Ball Z fans or anything. I haven't seen those yet. Oh yeah, so far there's like 4 Dragon Ball Super movies. I mean, well, not Super. They're still Dragon Ball Z movies. They still have they're still called Dragon Ball Z. So far there's like 4. No, there's 3. There's 3 Dragon Ball Z movies from like 2010s. So there's Battle of Gods, there's Resurrection F, and then there's Broly. And then after that is Dragon Ball Superheroes. Just mentioned it because of the OES thing. I see. Yeah, I don't know why it happens. It's weird. OBS just likes to fail from time to time, pretty much. Okay, hopefully I get this right. If it's straight or not straight. Maybe it's better if I just delete those and then make a straight line at first. Let's do that first. There you go, let's drag it here. And then we'll drag it here. I saw the first Dragon Ball Super movie, the Gods one. Oh, it's not Super, it remains Z. So they're still called Dragon Ball Z. Super is pretty much retelling the movies in like episodes pretty much, so yeah. Haven't seen any of the others. I heard the series was controversial. Wait, what do you mean by controversial? Alright, hold on, switch this. Let me drag it down a little bit. I need to actually make a curve here. Make 2, and then 1. I mean, right now there's like 4 movies, I think, from the Super series. I'll switch these corners. There we go. Back control point. I'm searching. I rarely hear the word controversial. I'm googling it. Public disagreement. Like people, something about Goku being in an arc where he's fighting alternate universe characters. I mean, I don't know. I think Goku has always been pretty much like that, I guess. I don't know, I think even during Z, Goku has always been like that. A little bit. And maybe the stronger he got, the more like that he got, maybe. I don't know. But fighting alternate universe. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool when they were fighting alternate universe characters. But yeah, Goku's character, I mean, I think he was always like that. I think he just became even bigger of a P when when he got stronger. So I don't know. I guess maybe that's his personality now that he's even more strong. But I thought it was kind of interesting when they introduced new characters in there. I think so far the character that I kind of liked that they introduced in the Super series, it was actually called this guy called Hit. So I think he was like a really cool character, and I think a lot of people actually like him too as a new fighter. Let's get this here. This is gonna be a little difficult to get these earbuds for the size of the scouter. But yeah, I am wondering I'm wondering, was he actually stronger than Ginyu in the movies? I know in the episodes he actually got stronger. In the episodes on you, he actually got stronger. He was like nearly as strong as like Frieza was back then. But in the movies, he wasn't. He probably wasn't, because he actually dies immediately in the movie. Okay, where's the switch? Oh, I see redeems, hydrate. I already hydrated. Alright, so what was I doing? Switch corners. Okay. I wouldn't know. I can't even remember the last time I watched DBZ. Yeah, I haven't watched it in a very long time. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how big of a jerk Goku was back then. But I have a feeling he probably was a little bit back in Z. And in Super, he just became more of a jerk. Or like selfish and just getting stronger. I feel like, but I think that's pretty much part of his personality a bit. Then again, there was also Dragon Ball Z Abridged, so I'm not sure if Dragon Ball Z Abridged might have influence a bit in the show and the games as well. Because I feel like I'm not sure if you played Dragon Ball Fighters. I feel like if it wasn't for Dragon Ball Z Abridged for Team 4 Star doing that, they would not have added Nappa as a fighter. That's what I kind of feel. Like if it wasn't for Dragon Ball Z Abridged, they wouldn't have added Nappa as a fighter in Dragon Ball Fighters. That's honestly what I think about Nappa being in Fighters. I kind of almost feel he has no reason to be in Fighters. DVC Takes Me Back. Yeah, I've been watching that since like I'm not sure if 1999 or 2000s. I barely remember the 90s since I was a toddler back then, so I barely remember the 90s, but I do remember I have watched Dragon Ball Z on TV back then. Had to have, didn't the localizers hire Team 4-Star for a gag episode? I am not so sure if they were influenced in the real show or anything. Something they had to remove later. I don't know, I never heard about that. I doubt they actually have any influence with the real show. Usually Japan would hate them and would never hire them to do anything Dragon Ball Z for the show. I doubt they will get hired for something like that. But I'm not sure. Ah, boy, even I also played what's it called? Dragon Ball Legends. Yeah, I also played Dragon Ball Legends, and I also feel like Team 4-Star might have to do with this as well. In Dragon Ball Legends, you pretty much play as this new Saiyan called Shallot, and Nappa ends up being your teacher, and I'm just like, really? so I'm just like feeling like Dragon Ball Z Abridged might have also had something to do with that. Because I don't think none of this stuff would happen if Team 4-Star were to make Dragon Ball Z Abridged. So there's a lot of things I could say that probably were influenced by Team 4-Star. DBZ has been around since like the early 90s. It was localized in like 96, I think. I think it was. I did not remember. I did not develop memory in the year 1996. So yeah, I don't really know, but never really bothered to look at it. The Game Boy games. I never played the Game Boy games. But thanks to Team 4-Star, I saw them play some of the games, which some of them are kind of funny. Interesting. I think I'm familiar. There's a game you can play for free. It's called Dragon Ball Legends. So it's kind of like Xenoverse. It has Dragon Ball Xenoverse graphics. It's actually pretty interesting. So I kind of like the story on where they're going a bit there. We're introducing new characters, and and you know, new, what's it called? The villains have like new power-ups or something like that. But they introduced like like certain new characters. So I kind of do wonder where it's going, but I stopped playing it because I just cannot get past this one chapter, because even though I'm already leveled up some of the fighters, I still cannot beat the level. So I'm just like, I give up on it. It's too difficult. I don't know what they want me to do. Alright, let's have a look here. So it has like a little... Yeah, so it's like a little rectangle here. So that has to be a little bit smaller. Or maybe it's just the brightness from it. Yeah, it's probably... Oh yeah, it's probably the brightness. It's not actually part of the earpiece. Alright. I barely remember Toonami back in the day. Toonami. I am not so sure if I watched that Toonami. It sounds familiar. Yeah, it kind of sounds familiar, but I can't remember it. Okay, here we go. Let's let's see, look at the reference. But yeah, I think I watched Dragon Ball, and I watched Dragon Ball Z in Spanish back in the day. I was watching it in Spanish. No cable, no nothing, just regular TV. I had to, so I did not know what time they actually would show Dragon Ball Z. I would just turn on the TV and watch Pokemon and stuff like that. Sometimes Dragon Ball Z would actually just pop up in there, and I would watch it. I think they actually also aired it on Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. Even though I didn't have cable back then, I think I only had cable for like a year, and after that, we just didn't have cable anymore. So yeah, but I think that was Dragon Ball Z Kai, which just showed like the better, like more high quality coloring, animation, and they skipped a bit of filler. It was a block of action cartoons on Cartoon Network in the States. I think they'll actually show it at night. Probably like on Adult Swim on Fridays. And then Saturdays as well, because I think they knew the kids would stay up all night because they don't have school. So instead of showing like adult shows, they would show anime. Fans for popularizing a bunch of anime like DBZ, Sailor Moon, Gundam, etc. DBZK was basically DBZ minus a metric ton of filler. Yeah, pretty much. All these like still images of, you know, characters just going like yeah, it's like they're just like shocked about powerful enemies and stuff. And you just get like 30-second scenes of them just like being shocked. So It was I don't know why, but back then it was not funny. It was cool, but going back to that right now, I guess it's kind of funny a bit. just doing those noises and just like shockingly staring at a powerful opponent for like 30 seconds without talking or anything. So I think that's why they made Dragon Ball Z Kai, to get rid of that. I remember it. Tanami started in after noon, but years later had an evening block in the weekends. Yeah. I can barely remember Tanami. I'm not sure what channel that was. Alright, let's see what happens if I copy this. Copy, paste, and then flip horizontally. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna have to drag this up. Over here. Then I proceeded to play nothing but Naruto. I hardly watched Naruto back then. It was all Cartoon Network. Yeah, I remember Cartoon Network was doing that. But then later on, I think they would like show it in Adult Swim, which was Cartoon Network at night, like after 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Weird. I'm gonna have to delete these. Alright, there we go. It was all Cartoon Network. Yeah, I remember. But I didn't have the cable for that long. But yeah, I do remember Cartoon Network. They showed Naruto. Okay, turns out this one also has two of them here. Let's delete them. There we go. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. I think Dragon Ball Z Kai aired in Nickelodeon. And mostly I mostly heard this from Team 4-Star talking about it once, and they said that it aired on Nickelodeon, and the creator pretty much like removed the blood and all these like things that resembled, like, you know, the halo resembling death and all that stuff, and then Mr. Popo becoming blue instead of black. Like, I don't know, but Kai just removed some of the cool things from Dragon Ball Z. So I was watching Kai, and then I was like, oh man, I don't like this. I don't like that they removed the blood. And I don't like that they removed the blood. I don't like that they removed the halo. And I don't like that they made Popo blue. Like, I do not know, but I actually like Mr. Popo with the original Mr. Popo. I don't like the blue Popo. Black Popo was better. And also there was no reason to remove the blood either from the series, which I don't know why they did it, but apparently Team 4-Star said that they never told Akira Toriyama where they were going to air the show, so he removed all these things because he thought they were going to show it on Disney Channel. So he removed everything he thought that would be inappropriate for kids. So I'm not sure, they probably did not told him all the information when he was like working on it. Can't speak for any Spanish-speaking channels because I don't know. I don't know. Dragon Ball Z in Spanish is actually awesome. Dragon Ball Z in Spanish. I mean, if you were to go to Mexico and you know, talk anime to people, they would know Dragon Ball Z a lot, because I remember going there a few times with mom, and I would see like I would see some signs of Goku, because actually you know, they actually really like Dragon Ball Z there, and they still air on TV as well in like Spanish channels. They still air Dragon Ball Z episodes. Despite the show being very old, they are still showing them. I did it. I knew it aired on various Cartoon Network blocks. Blade Base, hello Blade Base. Bro, AI could get that done in seconds. Have you tried it? We're not using AI here. We're not really using AI here. We're using art skill. And this is an asset for VTubers, not a drawing. I remember there was a thing with Adult Swim where they would air uncensored anime. They put bloods back. Can't imagine, nice. Alright, see, we got that. Alright, so now we're gonna delete this. We don't need this anymore. Just want to make sure this was even. Alright, so now we're gonna go to Magic Wand tool. Selection, add selection, new selection. Trying to see here. I don't know what I did here to the Magic Wand tool, but it used to select just one layer. Now it selects multiple layers. So I'm not sure how to actually move that back. Let's just do this. There we go. This Crow AI. I mean, AI can be useful. It's just that people are just using it the wrong way. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are mad that, you know, people are using AI to make stuff and then selling it and then say like, yeah, I created this with my own art skills. When literally it was not them who drew it, it was a robot. So, yeah, you're taking pretty much credit for something done by a robot, not you. And what were you feeling? What was your goal with this drawing? What were you feeling? Nothing. The robot feels nothing. So you don't know, you don't really get too much out of the drawing. And also heard that it's actually difficult for the AI to draw hands. I saw that there were pictures of like humans with 10 fingers or weird hands. So they say that AI is like struggling to draw hands. But yeah, if you use AI to draw something, you will see some flaws in there. I even seen anime drawn AIs, and the hands look weird. The arms look like they're connected a bit or something. It actually looks good when you're like, you know, not paying too close attention to the AI drawing, but when you actually do pay attention, close enough attention, you'll see that there's like so many things wrong with the drawing of the AI. But yeah. So, I mean, I don't know what's with this guy and AI. I mean, if he's a streamer, he would probably not like AI. He would hate AI because there's AI streamers now. So that's kind of scary. That means that AI is gonna replace streamers now. Yeah, there's that AI anime girl. It's kind of concerning because that AI girl, anime girl, got popular in less than a week. So, you know, 100,000 subscribers or plus in just a few weeks, I think. Wow. I mean, I get artists are mad about it, but it's just like another technology. If this was 100 years, they'd be just as mad as cameras. Yeah, I heard about that. Cameras replacing artists as well. But yeah, cameras capture realism. They cannot capture fantasy or create fantasy. But yeah, we'll see where AI goes. Right now it does look scary, and you know, a lot of like websites like DeviantArt pretty much made AI, and then they say like, oh, we can use your artwork for inspiration for the AI. And you know, a lot of people got mad because they say they could actually see their signatures in the AI drawing. So who knows? They say AI pretty much copies or takes pieces of other people's artwork and just puts it all together like a jigsaw puzzle to create another painting or something like that. And people were just complaining that they see their signatures in there or something. So I don't know. That is what they say, and I'm just like, oh man, this is gonna be bad for artists. But yeah, I'm not completely sure. I haven't like really studied too much of how the AI works since I'm completely busy with life. But most of my friends who are online here who are also artists do not want to, you know, use AI, and they have studied the AI as well, and you know they believe that AI will not replace them. Yeah, it has seen restream working. Hello, Kiwi Memo. Cameras on plagiarize. Yeah, they don't. Nero-sama, yeah, Nero-sama, that's her name. That's the AI VTuber. There's a few AI VTubers out there. Oh my gosh, the rise of AI is pretty much already upon us. Yeah, no, people are also dating AI. I just saw a video that people are actually dating AI now. And I'm just like, oh wow, AI is gonna replace women or something. It's kind of creepy thinking about it. It's pretty kind of scary thinking about all that. But you know, it's happening, and you know, people are falling in love with AI, and they want to do a lot with AI. I even seen that they built a robot anime girl. All that's left now is to put AI inside the robot anime girl, and I think you know what you're gonna get there. A real life waifu. Alright, let's take this color and put in a different layer. Let's see, copy paste, cut and paste. And let's just call this glass or lens. We can call it lens. I'm not sure what it's called, but yeah. Go into the lens layer, lower the opacity. There we go. Kind of, it looks like Tagoma's scouter. I think the hand problem is already solved. Yeah, I mean, who knows how far AI will go. It is scary, but you know, some people are saying that it will not replace a real artist. That's from Transform, basically. Yeah, it doesn't take parts on an image. It creates a fully new original. Reminds me of the movie Her. I think we're entering in that stage now. I think we're already at the Her stage. I never seen the movie Her, but I heard about it. It creates fully new images only. Yeah, but yeah, it creates new images, and it takes like inspiration from existing images. So pretty much it scours like the whole entire web for inspiration, and uses all that inspiration or references to create a drawing. Alright, I can pretty much do this right here. Yeah, so far Nero-sama, I haven't seen much of Nero-sama. I only seen Nero-sama doing just chatting with what's her name? Fellaine? Something like that? That body tracking VTuber girl? So far I only seen her do just chatting. And I also seen her play some game and also challenge some sort of gamer to that rhythm game. Then I also read something about somebody else creating an AI girlfriend. which that was like, oh, there's a point of no return. Once he's done with that girlfriend, people are no longer gonna date real women anymore. They're gonna date the AI. Humanity is doomed. How are they gonna have babies with the AI now? Oh wait, they can just make AI babies. Yeah, we're getting closer to the age where we marry robots and go to bed with them. Oh man, yeah. So much I've seen about AI that's kind of creepy. I don't even think that girl from Sword Art Online is artificial intelligence, is she? Or she's close to it, maybe? From Sword Art Online, Alicization, I think it's called. There's Alice, the girl from the virtual world, and then they bring her into a real world, into a robot body that's almost human-like. And I'm just like, is that where we're going with AI? And it's just going a little crazy over AI here with a blade base here. Takes based on data given to it. If you use a laser home prompt, take a photo of the image with that tag. Yeah, like, you know, mind the image, not text. Image. That's why there's text was there. Real Cho. If it's an anime. I never heard of that. Cho bits, what? There's already text to video. Yeah. I even seen there's AI anime. So yeah. I've seen that they created AI anime. But it looks a little weird. I watched the AI anime and it looked a little weird. Like the shadows are constantly changing. Like the shadows are constantly changing, and the hair is like growing and shrinking and stuff. I'm just like, what the heck is going on here? But yeah, a lot of people are also mad at the anime created with AI. But I'm not sure. I don't think they drew anything to make the AI anime. I haven't seen much of it, but I only seen a little bit. But it shows that they actually recorded themselves in costumes. So basically cosplaying to create this anime and then just record themselves with green screen. I've seen Nero on Twitch a few times. She plays Osu a bunch. Oh yeah, because that's all she can do at the moment. I think she was also programmed to play League of Legends and control 5 characters, I think. I don't know. I read about that, saying that they program her to control five or a full team in League of Legends. The text to games are also coming, so all are getting affected by this new tech. Doesn't make it bad in my opinion. That's weird. So that means that we're all not gonna learn how to code anymore. It's kind of like in the games when they say we're no longer gonna be doctors because the robots are gonna be the doctors now, so we don't have to study anything. Yeah, that is weird. But then again, humans are lazy, so we're always finding solutions to become a bit lazy. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see where it goes, even though AI is kind of creepy with AI girlfriend stuff and all that stuff. And so perfect. It says when TVs came out in the 1920s, they weren't that good either, but still compared to that, it's going way faster. Well, yeah, back then technology was not as good as today. We did not discover plasma as electricity like right now. I think back then batteries were chemicals. Back then batteries were chemicals pretty much. And right now we use batteries called plasma now, since it proves to be way more better than chemicals. We still sell batteries though. There are still some devices that use batteries, like the chemical batteries. But yeah, I haven't messed with AI. I did mess with it a little bit, but I did not know exactly how to use it. Mostly I've been told to just tell it type in a text of something I want, and then it'll just draw it. So I typed something, and it did not draw much of what I imagined. All right, let's make this a little darker. Let's grab the shadow and then color this darker. Since because this is covering it, it needs to have more shadow. Let's erase a little bit from up here. But yeah, I did watch the video of this artificial intelligence app called Replica. Not sure if it's free to download on your phone, but yeah, a lot of people are downloading this app called Replica. And then yeah, a lot of people just use it and then they fall in love with it. And I'm just like, oh man. Even the creator of the app was saying that we're gonna have relationships with AI. And I'm just like, oh wow. And the creator is a woman, so I'm just like, so is she agreeing that she's gonna get replaced with a robot? Like, I don't know, but that's kind of what it looks like the path humanity is heading. It's just so weird, and it's just kind of weird. I don't know. It's weird and kind of concerning. Alright, create a layer called light. Oh yeah, I think this program also, Clip Studio Paint. Clip Studio Paint wanted to add AI into it, but a lot of people were also mad at this. So I think Clip Studio Paint decided to listen to its audience and chose to not actually add AI into it. Blade is doing a lot to try to defend the AI junk. It kind of looks like it, but I mean, if he's a fan of AI, I mean, let him be. I mean, let him be. If he wants to be an AI fanatic, I mean, just let it be. I mean, he's not hurting anybody. So I am quite interested in everything he's saying, though. Even though it might sound kind of like odd right now, but yeah, I do find AI interesting though. Like some of the AI stuff does interest me, but of course there are some parts of AI that I do not like at all. You know, especially like art AI. But anything else, it kind of does interest me a bit. Like I watched Asmongold react to the AI stuff, and when he discovered that the Miro-sama AI, then he was just like laughing about it. And he was like saying like, "Oh, I can take continuous vacations non-stop, and the AI will just work for me all the time. It will just like make the money." That's what he said, and I'm just like, true, but I feel like that would be boring. To have a robot do your job for you and you just take vacations non-stop. I mean, I don't know. For me, it would sound like a boring life there. To just take non-stop vacations. I actually would like to actually, you know, do something instead of just goofing around a lot. Yeah, this is not meant to be to look realistic or anything. This is meant to look anime. Right, now we grab the paint apply tool. Alright, see the color, their drawings. I think there's an AI for that. I'll make their drawings real life. I mean, real life is really difficult to draw. If you want to draw real life, that takes like a large amount of hours to do. If you're drawing cartoons and anime, that doesn't take too long. That would only take probably like, you know, half a day or less to do anime or cartoons. But yeah, realism would be like the most difficult thing to actually draw. Have you heard of replicating voice work and singing? It's caused some concern for singers and voice actors. Yeah, it's been a bane in VTubers as well. Yeah, AI voices. Somebody managed to actually create AI voices of famous VTubers, and you know, agencies are taking action now to actually sue or do something about, like, you know, the AI voices, because you know people can actually confuse the internet or stuff, because they can make a VTuber say something and then the entire world will actually believe that it was actually the real VTuber when it really wasn't. So that's gonna, you know, cause a lot of confusion and false hatred and stuff like that. That's kind of really concerning. So yeah, I think somebody made like a video of a VTuber voice saying certain stuff, and yeah, that did anger an agency. There's this tech, but I also reached like dystopian ceasefire. Yeah, I can see the negatives. That I can see positive sides and negative sides to AI. So yeah, there's like a lot of good benefits, but also bad stuff from it. Negative effects. You can get one from making text, so you could draw an image and make it better with AI. Yeah, I don't know. There was an anime studio that actually did use AI for their show. Also because Japan is really tough on their labor, that literally people die. So I think one studio actually used AI for a background. Yeah, at least until a fire has to be put out or the AI gets banned. I think Hirosama got banned like a few times because she actually did set some stuff. I don't know what she said, but I think she did got banned a few times. I'm not sure she got banned twice because she's not fully programmed to, you know, be appropriate and know what to say and what not to say. I mean, jobs are boring. Like, most people want to do their hobbies rather than their jobs. I think the only reason they're working is to make money, at least most people. Well, yeah. Isn't that the reason why we work? I mean, we gotta make money, we gotta eat, we gotta live. We don't want to end up on the streets, so... I mean, what other choice do we have? Well, we pretty much have to work. And, you know, our hobbies can actually become work as well. Even, like, you know... like computer programming can also be a hobby. There are some people that their hobbies are computer programming. People have hobbies of being an artist, and you know they actually work in that. But you know, many of us do actually have dreams to make into jobs, and most of us have not really reached those dreams. But then YouTube can pretty much help us make those dreams a reality, or at least make some extra currency from it. Which is why so many people actually stream. Not too bad with a bit of practice. I heard one of Vesper Noir. Vesper Noir got banned, I heard. I'm not sure why he got banned. Is he back or is he forever gone? Vesper Noir is the Sephiroth looking VTuber, right? The VTuber that looks like Sephiroth. Makes sense, people are taking legal action. Yeah, about the AI voice VTuber thing. Yeah, you can cause a lot of damage with that. There was also the... oh yeah, I even saw they made like an AI voice of the presidents. they made AI voice of Donald Trump, President Biden, and Obama. I saw one where they're like doing a tier list of what's the best Zelda game ever, and I'm just like laughing and be like, yeah, this is not really them. They would never do this. So I mean, at least you know people would never do that because that is not their niche. But then when it comes to somebody that does YouTube for a living, when it comes to a YouTuber, you know, who knows if it's really them or not. But when it's somebody that, you know, has a real job, then you obviously will know it's not really them. Alright, it feels like I need to actually make these strokes smaller. Go here, brush size. That was not what I wanted. Wonder why this has appeared. This became so small. Oh, it became small because I did it on my phone. So my phone doesn't have all the tools that I use on the computer just yet. So that's why actually the size is a little bit different. Okay, there we go. And then just bring up the opacity. There's too many questions. Alright, so I kind of like how the lens looks like. I feel like I got the lens right. I just have an odd feeling about the earpieces here. So I think I got the lenses right. The only thing that bothers me is this right here. It kind of feels like I made a real, almost a realistic lens, and then these are just cartoon. It's a little odd. But then again, it's actually on a 3D VTuber as well. Let's go back to lens right here. Or no, wait, it's shadows, light. Yeah, this. What was the resolution? Resolution? I'm doing like a 600 resolution, I think, so I'm on the best one. Let's see, canvas size, image resolution, 600. Yeah, so 600, that's good resolution. I don't want to go any higher than 600. So because the higher resolution that I go on my drawings, the more memory I lose from the computer. Alright, let's increase the color, and then just color these empty spots. Wait, what the heck? I had no idea what you're talking about. What? Hey, someone really worth it just because they have dreams of joining their hobbies instead of their jobs in the home unless they say that the guy would give more when I work in it. Wait, what? I don't get it. Bring a coffee smelling boss. I mean, that's what a lot of young people are actually searching for. I mean, even if you don't like your job, at least if it's a good place that will not really push you too hard, like treating you like a robot or something like that, then you know you're all good. If they appreciate your time and stuff, and you know people will actually enjoy work because they're not being pushed too much. Because I have been reading articles where people, you know, say they actually they ask questions to the job that they're applying for, and they're asking like questions that lets them know if this place is good to work or not. Even if it's something they will not like, at least they will have time for their hobbies. Even if their boss knows that they have a side hustle that they actually love to do, and you know, still treat them fairly without being a jerk. Because I did read articles where some people actually quit their jobs because they had side hustles, and their boss knew about the side hustles, and they're like, "Oh, you had time to do your hobbies for money, then you have time to work on the weekends," and that's a red flag right there. So you know, I quit. Because you want a robot, not a human being. That's basically what's happening right now. Because a lot of boomers are actually the company owners. A lot of boomers are actually company owners, and of course, you know, they do not understand how times are like right now. So you know, like us young folks, or some of us young folk hate AI, the old generation will hate computers, you know, because you know computers are offering opportunities and you know cheaper education, stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of see a bit of what you're saying there, Blade. But yeah, I understand, and I understand like what all of humanity pretty much wants in the next generation right now, because we have technology. I kind of understand that we want to actually, you know, work somewhere we actually enjoy. But again, I doubt that, you know, we all want to be extremely lazy though. If AI is something that will make humanity very lazy, I'm not really sure if it's something that everybody will actually want for a very long time, but we have yet to see where AI really takes us. Because, you know, I mean, when I was really young, yes, I was lazy when I was a teenager and in my early 20s. So yeah, I was lazy, but then later on, as I grew close to mid 20s, I actually started hating being lazy. So yeah, I started hating being lazy, and I wanted to do something. Which, you know, most of the content creators also who are popular here pretty much thought the same thing. Even some of them who are like, you know, famous for playing video games are even feeling the same way. You know, they're tired of playing video games because it feels like lazy work or something, so they actually want to do something now. So, you know, if AI is just another form of, you know, increasing laziness in humans, I'm not sure if that will be something that might last. But, you know, again, we have yet to see where it goes. I didn't know an artist that could do this way faster than me. Or, you know, there are some artists that can actually draw this scouter way faster than me. I know there's artists out there that can draw this scouter in like probably 10 minutes or even like 20 minutes maybe. Like they can draw it in 20 minutes, but the least amount of time that I know somebody can draw this will be 10 minutes. But me, I'm still learning this, and I do want to get better at it. I do want to get faster too. If not all my days are free, I feel like a slave, to be honest. I mean, pretty much. I felt a little bit like a slave working retail. I mean, especially when there was nothing to do at all in retail, and the boss tells me like, do something, or you know, just make sure everything is all like, you know, organized. I already organized it a minute ago. Organized it again, and I'm just like, yeah. After, you know. Yeah, I was in retail for a bit, but after, you know, the boss was acting like that, then yeah, that's when I start feeling like a slave. So, you know, when you know you did all the work there is to do and there's no other work to do, and your boss just thinks you're lazy because you finished everything and don't have anything else to do, then yeah, that is a red flag. That is like a red flag. That will be something that'll, you know, make people quit. We can still go to a gym and walk around and still have our freedom. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of people really want to do. I even watched a video about how people want to work right now. You know, we value our health, we value our time, we're also happy about being independent, but then again, you know, so let's say we are like someone is independent and they have their own house instead of an apartment. The apartment takes like what, an hour to clean up, but then they actually had the money to buy a house, but then, you know, they had to clean the house, and the house will take probably 3 hours to clean up, but that's not enough time because the guy works. So the person does not have enough time to clean the house. So they can only just clean little by little every day. But then the boomer is like, why don't you have your wife clean it? That's something they would say, wouldn't they? Because that's how I was back in the days, in the 1900s. It's not like that anymore. Everything has changed. When women are more independent in this generation. They are more confident in themselves. They actually are able to get work done. They're able to do way better than men too. They're able to, like, you know, go above and beyond what men could pretty much do as well. And yet, you know, the old generation still refuses to see that, you know. So, you know, there's a lot changing. But yeah, I'm kind of ranting a little bit here, so yeah. I'll stop that. I'll stop that, but you know, yeah, things have changed. There's still people in this world that refuse to accept that change. So, you know, they just have to deal with that change and try to adapt to it. While we, the next generation, are pretty much, you know, seeing a lot of things from a different perspective. Like, you know, things could be better, and we want it to be, you know, better. But, you know, for now, I understand we have to deal with it. We have to just deal with it and, you know, find our passion, what we can do, and, you know, just try to enjoy life. Like for me, I do work full-time. I wish I could go full-time streamer, content creator. Like, I really do, because it sounds like a fun job. It sounds fun because, you know, well, mostly because I'm drawing, you know. I studied to be an artist. I failed to become an artist for a living. So, you know, YouTube and Twitch is basically my only path to that job right now. And I did meet somebody that actually graduated school, got a bachelor's in art, and got a job, but then got laid off a year and 1 year. And there's other artists out there too who also had art jobs, and their boss was not good. They did not know what they were doing. Their bosses were terrible. Even in an industry where they actually studied and loved to do, you know, the boss was still a jerk, or someone that doesn't really know too much, and, you know, just got in there by luck or something. So yeah, there's a lot of things that are kind of, you know, going wrong with how things are, even in the passionate areas. But, you know, we got a lot of us young folks have a lot of opportunities, and we have to take advantage of these opportunities of this generation, of this age. So, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm like focusing on this and like kind of focus on what I'm talking about right now. But yeah, I work full time. My full time does not pay me enough to exist, but yet I still live with family, and I bet a lot of people live with families right now because the government is just messed up. But, you know, that is not stopping me from trying to reach my goal or my dream. So I'm still gonna keep doing this, even if it means I have to study something else to get a better job and better wages. I will still do this on my free time, and hopefully go hopefully wish to be a full-time artist doing this. So yeah, you know, we just gotta push ourselves and, you know, just do it. Try to reach our goal. That's basically what it is. And this is my relaxation. This, to me, doing this is my vacation, my relaxation, and my happiness. So, you know, I may not be vacationing, you know, drinking wine or whatever it is, laying by the beach and stuff. I wouldn't like that. I would prefer this instead of going to Florida and, you know, lay down by the beach and stuff. I rather would choose this over that. Just stream. Kind of like Iron Mouse, you know? Iron Mouse. Streaming is her break. Streaming is her vacation. Streaming is her relaxation. And for me, it's pretty much similar. So, yeah. You know, just do what you do. Do what you have to do. And when you have the time, do what you want to do. That's pretty much how it is. If your boss doesn't want that, then go find another boss that will accept your hobby, that will actually allow that of you. Because there's plenty of things you can actually do to achieve your goals, pretty much. theory that a lot of businesses took the Peter principle too much to heart. People stopped getting promoted and bosses kept coming in from outside. Yeah, pretty much. That's why we gotta open our own businesses by doing YouTube and stuff like that. Because because we know we pretty much are seeing a lot of boss jerks. Let's try this blur tool. Something just doesn't look right about using the paint apply. Bosses don't know how the company system organization works and it causes problems. Yeah, they're still using the ancient style of running a business pretty much. That's how they're running it. When us young generations just think that there's like a better way to do this. The journey, not the destination. Yeah. So many opportunities are there. And say I don't appreciate the spirit. Yeah. I mean, I could have not streamed today because it's been extremely busy this week. There was a lot of chores for me to do, especially taxes, since you know, my taxes had to be done a little bit differently today, so I had to read a few things and ask help from family to, you know, be sure to know what exactly what I'm doing with my taxes, because I had to actually report my 100 earnings from Twitch, and also had to you know, the first time I have a full-time job as well last year, I had to report different stuff. So yeah, I had to read stuff, but you know, I feel pretty good that I am actually able to do all this. Especially even cook for myself and all that stuff. I feel good about it. So, you know, every time I accomplish something, it's just something else that makes me feel better. And that's good for your health too. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, I feel like I'm gonna do a little bit of shadow there. Grab this color. Now a little bit of shadow on this part. And then I think that's about it. Wait, this is light. This is the light layer. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Also, I've been looking a bit at Dragon Ball Xenoverse stuff. A little bit. And I'm just like, oh man, now I want to draw another VTuber asset from Dragon Ball. I wanna draw the mask Saiyan now, which is the mask. I wanna draw the mask of the mask Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z universe now. So I'm just like, oh man. I just searched images and I'm just like, I wanna draw that as an asset too. But yeah, hopefully I can do this a bit faster now that I have Clip Studio Paint on my phone. I can transfer the drawings over to the computer and back. But yeah, thank you, Blaze, for that AI talk. We'll cut it off right there on the AI talk for now. We've been bragging too much about the AI stuff. It was interesting, but usually the point of this stream was to talk about Dragon Ball a bit. But it's fine. I wonder if the Saiyan armor would be a good asset. I am not so sure. Or is it too much? I mean, I can imagine the Saiyan armor becoming a 3D VTuber asset, but I cannot imagine the armor being a 2D asset. I'm not sure how it would work as 2D. I can imagine doing, you know, clothing in Beroid for the Saiyan armor, and then making a 3D model for the shoulder parts as Saiyan armor, including the monkey tail. I could probably do that as a 3D asset, but as a 2D asset, I cannot really imagine that. I am not so sure. I mean, I can imagine the Goku hair being an asset, and Vegeta hair. I can imagine that, but yeah, the entire armor, I am not so sure. But now you talk about it, I am thinking about trying it out, but you know, there's only so much time that I have that I cannot give myself too much projects to do. If I did this full time, I would gladly work 24/7 on this. I will gladly risk my health to do as many assets as I possibly can. I will definitely sacrifice my health for this. But then again, as Mingol just says, you don't want to be like me. You gotta take care of yourself. Alright, you know, the man is rich. He didn't take care of himself. That was his sacrifice. His sacrifice was his health. So, you know, that's gonna make it hard for people to follow his information. I don't know why I keep feeling like this is not wide enough. Ah, Dragon Ball Z music is done. Alright then, we'll just go back to the beginning of the first song of Dragon Ball, Xenoverse 2. It's fair. I have seen some VTuber put an image of an outfit over their bodies. It works in a kind of janky way. I mean, it can work. I have seen that too. Like, you know, you just take Goku, cut off his head, and then just put your VTuber head on there. I mean, that's a possibility thing that you can do. I mean, it can work. It can work for PNG tubers, I guess. Yeah, it can definitely work for PNG tubers who don't really move, and you know, just put the Goku body on there and then just put their head over it. It can work for the PNG tubers, yeah. Alright, let's turn off the white background. Turn off the VTuber. What's going on here? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong one. Alright, there we go. I need to do one more thing, the red button. Finding that person willing to commission it. Yeah. Sadly, I don't have any commissions, but at the same time, I am also kind of a little bit, I don't know, I kind of, how do you say it? I'm a little bit relieved that nobody commissioned me, because if I did got commissions in 2022, my taxes would have been very difficult to do, because, you know, as I'm doing them right now, I just learned that there's still so much of me left to learn before I can, you know, take the entrepreneur path. Like, you know, there's still a lot left for me to learn about how to actually proceed this path. And even if I get to this path, there's still even more challenges to face. Like you know, there was somebody that I saw talking about, like, you know, becoming a full-time content creator and streamer. He said that he thought that playing video games for a living would be so easy. And once he became a gamer for a living, he thought that life would be extremely easy. But then he said, like, no, the toughest part is the taxes. So that is the bane of every freelancer's existence, is the taxes. So, you know, you gain a lot of money, but you will also lose a lot of money too. So you had to, you know, put a good strategy on how to manage your money when you become a freelancer. And you know, I had to. Usually, my taxes are free to do, but I had to pay for it this time, which totally sucks, because I had to pay like $59 to file my taxes. But even though it only said that I only got, like, you know, I only got made $100 for freelance, and that's about it. I'm just like, oh man, it sucks to pay that amount of money, even though I, you know, barely made anything, not even 600, because at 600 is when you're considered a business. If you made less than 600, then you have a hobby that gives you money. Alright, there we go. Now we go to the shadows. That I'll need too much here, so I'm just gonna do this. And then grab the Much tool. I probably go a little darker. And then smudge tool. Okay. Alright, I think we're done with Tagoma's Scouter there. Has happened to too many artists. Yeah. The retro, I'll take in those W9s. I think the term is W2s. I can imagine how that you have to pay it. Was that some kind of tax? Well, yeah, I mean, usually it's free to do your taxes on the internet. My parents were usually paying some, they went to like a government building to have somebody else do their taxes for them. So my parents didn't really know how to do taxes. They just you know, took all their paperwork to for somebody else to do it. And when I moved in with my big sister, so I was taught how to do my taxes by myself without paying anybody. So it's literally free to do your taxes on the internet. It's literally free. You just have to, you know, type in your W2s and stuff that you get from work. But when you become a freelancer, you know, I try to see if there was a cheaper option. But yeah, I did not find a cheaper option, so I was recommended to try this other website because this other website charges $10 less for the deluxe edition thing. And then it says like, oh, you're a freelancer, so you had to pay $130 for it. And I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna pay that. I will not pay that. No, that's way too much monies. I'm not even a freelancer yet. Or a true freelancer anyways. Alright, question right now. Does this fit Nero-sama? Can Nero-sama wear these as well? Does it fit her? It somewhat fits her. It fits her somehow. Somewhat fits. Oh man, I kind of use Nero-sama. Even though, you know, it's a free VTuber to use, I mean, I'm not gonna get in any trouble because Nero-sama is basically a VTuber to test out. But yeah, you know, when you do your taxes, you can pretty much, you know, choose a free version or choose a deluxe edition, which, you know, lets you file certain stuff and also give you assistance if you have questions. And then there's the other price there that, you know, has somebody, you know, just do it for you instead of you doing them yourselves. But it's always better to do the taxes yourself. The internet is right there to help you out. So I am getting used to researching and learning on my own. I would assume that's only an issue if you have an actual LLC or something. Yeah, I am not so sure why that website wanted me to pay that much. But you know, I was fine with 50 bucks or $59. Yeah, $59 it was. I was okay with that anyways. I just wanted to get taxes out of the way because there's way too much to do. I always get free tax sale from or all organizations, the AARP, I'm at, they have locations at the library or the college, and they offer to do them for you. I did that every year as a student. Oh wow. Yeah, no, I didn't know anything about doing taxes back then. My parents did not really taught me too much about taxes. But yeah, they did tell me a few times to, you know, give them my school units, just so they know. And I did. And you know, they just went somewhere to have to pay to get their taxes done. That's the only way they knew how to do it. All right, time to work on the Frieza Scouter. Alright, it's gonna be a little tricky to fix. Okay, you can just send them to the taxman and they will fill them out for you, even though they don't really like it. Yeah. Nah. Yeah, I'm fine doing them myself. It makes me feel more independent doing it like that. Alright, let's turn down the transparency for the lens of the Scouter. There we go. Alright, it's gonna be a little bit tough to fix this. Alright, let's see here. Transform, skill rotate. No, that selects all of it. Let's see here. Use the lasso tool. Of course, just saying it's an option. Yeah. What the heck is going on here? I cannot select with the lasso tool. That's weird. It did not let me select with lasso tool. Ah, there we go. Okay, turns out the Scouter's not small enough. Alright, transform, skill rotate. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we get the lens in place. Not sure about the rest of the scouter. And I'm out of time right now, so yeah, I stream pretty late and I gotta go sleep. I gotta go sleep as soon as possible. because I've been sleeping 5 hours every single day of the week. So I gotta try to get some early sleep right now. Alright, well, the good thing is we actually managed to finish the Tagoma's Scouter, which actually looks pretty cool. I can't lie. I'm gonna just copy and make different colors of this, so for different people to actually wear. So yeah, from now on, I believe I should try this out. From now on, just put a VTuber to look straight, lower the transparency, and then just draw the asset over him, so I can get a better accurate size and perspective of how it should look like. I should actually do it this way. It actually worked pretty well. Not gonna lie, it actually works. It actually looks pretty decently well. So first time I try this, and I should probably try this from now on. But yeah, I'll try to also do a bit during lunch break. I'm actually enjoying doing this at work as well. When I'm on my break, I'm actually enjoying drawing at work, even though the process on my phone is a little bit slow. That's not gonna stop me. I still enjoy it. Wrong layer. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was. Assume caution larger since they can be resized in stream. Yeah. Awesome, very cool. Yeah. Well, I'll have to fix the Frieza Scouter. And I'll probably have to also fix these other Scouters too. This one I feel like I'm kind of proud of doing this one. So it kind of looks cool. It looks almost exactly the same as the old anime, but in the newer anime it looks more clean. While this one looks a bit more rough looking. But yeah, I'll have to just drag all these Scouters onto the avatar, and then just see how it fits on them. Use a few of them next stream, see how they look. I wanted to do that today. I figured out how to actually do transparency on Blender. So I wanted to do that today, but apparently I was busy doing other stuff. So yeah, I literally wanted to wear one of my 3D Scouters for this stream, but sadly I did not have time to do it or try it out. So yeah. Maybe tomorrow I'll see if I can work a bit on it if I got time, because this week has been a very busy week. I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream or not today, but yeah. Hopefully all the chores and everything that's left to do gets pretty much done this week, and my family's gonna have some co-worker party on the weekend. So who knows if I'll be here for weekend streaming. So yeah, we'll find out. Looks nice. Yeah. Well, that'll be it for now. So thank you everybody for being here as always, Ado and Hell as well. And also thank you to Blaze for having the AI talk. And I think he was definitely defending AI, but yeah, he probably is passionate about AI and stuff, or I'm not sure. But luckily, he did not hurt anybody. Nobody was hurt in the process, so it was all good. He was allowed to be here. Nothing bad happened. So I'm thankful for that. And thank you for, at least behaving yourself, Blaze, and not, be aggressive or anything. So, you were cool about all this. So I will give you a thank you for being part of this stream as well. Got that up in the eye conversation, lol, yeah. Alright, get some rest. Get some rest. Get some rest. See you later. Always fun. Anyway, bye bye. Yeah, I'll get some rest. Alright, and don't forget to save. There we go. It will save as Cliff Studio Paint. Yes, Cliff Studio Paint. Alright, I can just transfer this to my phone and continue it at work. Alright, I'll get some rest. Alright, thank you so much for being here. Like, subscribe if you enjoy, and I'll see you all in my next stream or video. Follow me on my other content, and take care of yourself, Fluffy Fluffs. See ya. Good night.